Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Rich and welcome back to a brand new video. It's another commentary today, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about what I do for my work, why it's so shit, what makes YouTube a little bit harder. Overall, bad times, to be fair. Nah, it's not that bad, but we'll get into it. We'll talk about the pros, the cons. There's not many pros, as you can probably tell. I got blown the fuck up by some little bitch holding a grenade. What the fuck? Yeah, so as I may have mentioned before, I work in retail. It's not awful. There's a lot of things that make it bad. There's a lot of things that makes it a job which is very hard to do when you kind of want to do other things like YouTube, which is really time consuming. At the moment, my work has slowed down, which I'm grateful for. I'm getting the hours that I need to kind of like have enough money throughout the month, pay what I need to pay board, my phone contract, have money left over to do things for my friends. However, sometimes it kind of gets too much because the hours are absolutely awful. I could wake up at 6 AM one morning, or I could wake up at fucking 12 PM and go work for like 5 or something. It's so ridiculous. Like I could literally start work at either 6 in the morning or 5 in the afternoon. And them two are so far apart, and it's just kind of like so shit. Because I could be in work for 3 hours, I could be in work for 12 hours. It's just awful. He's still fucking there. What? I'm dying by 1 to 2. It's so fucking ridiculous that a machine gun, that any weapon will 2-bullet, because people literally don't even have to aim in. Like a common thing for competitive people to do on COD, which I understand, is to start shooting before they're aiming in, because a stray bullet can hit it. On this, the stray bullets will hit before they even aim in, which makes any gun so easy to use and any noob to do fucking well. It's so ridiculous. It's absolutely annoying. It's the only pet hate I have about this game, one really bad pet hate, is that it's so easy for noobs. So fucking easy. Bye bye. Oh, so that's great. Joining games that have nearly ended. The lobbies that are fucking fruitful on Modern Warfare Remastered. There's so many of them, isn't there? As you can probably tell, I've still got a sore throat. It's really doing my goddamn head in. It makes it so much more difficult to do commentaries. Like yesterday, I could barely talk. My throat was just absolutely red raw. I'd be just coughing all day. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. But like I was saying before, the hours are shit while working in retail, and there's not too much you could do about that. I've kind of got to do it at the moment to make sure I'm actually making a living while I still while I can try and do what I want to succeed in. So it's not bad. It's something that I can survive with. I could always try and get my hours shortened if I wanted to. If they ever come to the possibility of that happening, then I'm definitely going to do it for sure. But it is shit. There's so many things that's wank with retail, but we'll get into that in a second. It's just joining games so late in, there's not really much we could do for a commentary, is there? Right, so we're on wet work this time. It's not really a map which I've been too keen of lately. It's just full of head glitches and fucking juggernauts and martyrdoms and grenades spamming me across the map. Basically, it's Modern Warfare Remastered. Look at that. What did I say? What did I say? You can't make this shit up, you know. I know I choked the bullets, but Juggernaut really? Come on, guys. Let's mute these guys quick. Yeah, so hours are shit with doing of that. It's never great with retail. The next worst possible thing, obviously, without saying, is going to be the pay. But that's not something I'm really too bothered about. It's bad, yes, but it's okay. I've kind of, at this point, I've got everything I want. Finding a job with better pay would be nice, but then I kind of want to do my dream job too. And working in retail guiding gives me better opportunities, more flexibility, even though the hours are shit, so I don't really want to contradict myself too much when I'm going off with that little tangent. But the customers are the worst thing, without a doubt. Without a goddamn doubt. I've had one bitch tell me she's going to punch me in the throat. And I'm not really too much of a rude person. I can be very sarcastic if someone pisses me off, don't get me wrong. And I could like get under the skin, I suppose I did with this woman, but she absolutely deserved it. She was so rude it was unreal. So basically, some guy was at the queue, I was serving him, and he wanted to know if we had something in stock, so I was giving him a number. I said, you could call back, just keep checking up, we got some deliveries coming in soon. All of that kind of good stuff, just giving him the 5-star customer service that your boy gives, you know. And then she comes over, slams her stuff on her desk, like, I'm like, what's this bitch doing? She looks at me, she's like, I've been waiting 10 minutes, come on. That's however many minutes a day, fucking Dora. No one gives a shit if you've been waiting 10 measly minutes. It wasn't even 10 minutes, it was literally like 4 minutes, if that. And that's just because the normal guy that was on the till wasn't really very fast. He's a bit of a douche pickle, retard, whatever you want to call him. So I'm kind of just serving her, she's being a bit fucking sarcastic, so I'm kind of like, being a bit sarcastic back, you know. Not letting her get the better of it, because I don't have to put up with this shit. I don't deserve to have to deal with little fucking bitches like that on the period or whatever's fucking up with her. She called the place a joint, which said it all. She thought she was like some black inmate or something. I don't know. That was not meant maliciously, but that's what she tried to be. And then, so she was getting all gobby. I was kind of just being sarcastic. And then she pulls her card out too soon. I was like, oh hell no. I made sure she knew she pulled her card out too soon. She was not having any of it. The little machine said, please do not remove card. You do not remove your card. She removes the card. At this point, I was pissed off. She was pissed off. We were all pissed off. It was a pissed off fest. She pulled the card out. I was like, hell no, you put your card back in. She was like, oh, I pulled it out when I said, no, you didn't. So I gave her the receipt. And I said, no problem. And she was like, there is a problem. No problem. No problem. And at this point, she was calling me a very rude young man. But not as polite as I just said it. That sounds like your nan's telling you off. No, she was not. But she wanted to kill me. I could tell it in her eyes. They shut them out. Anyway, after all that was over, I said, have a nice day. And that's when she let loose. She told me, go fuck myself, and she's gonna put you in front. I was like, bitch, I'm gonna argue you with this fucking counter right now. You wanna go, we'll go. I got some ladders out there, I'll fucking swanton bomb you. Don't mess with me. And then she went over to my manager, she gave my manager shit. It was not a good time. And this lobby's not a good time. We're gonna back out of this one. What the fuck? Every time we wet work, it's always a bad experience. But yeah, customers, they try and dispute shit like, I have been working here for 5 months. I have to go through the policies so I know that I'm not telling you bullshit. Do you really think I'm gonna lie? Do you want me to get the manager to tell you the same regurgitated bullshit? Motherfucker. So annoying. See what we could do in Ground War because TDM wasn't being good to us. You might notice in my highlights video, I have been playing some Infinite Warfare. I'm actually having fun. The banger potential sounded real, but like them games are, it was the same with Black Ops 3, same with Infinite Warfare. Scuff seems a little bit more pay to win to an extent. I can play Claw, but sniping, Claws, for me, not as easy. Machine gunning, I can easily play Claw. It's no problem. I did competitive for like a year. I had to get used to playing Claw for some instances until I got a Scuff. But for Infinite Warfare, I really am thinking of getting the Scuff back. It will be a lot better. It just means that I can aim, jump around, kind of get the edge on the opponents while using the longbow, which is a lot slower. So you kind of got to keep your movement a bit sporadic while you're sniping, just so you can kind of pull back and not have to worry too much. You're not hitting. Where does the bullet go? The tick rate on this server is bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. But it's not too much more I can really say about retail, guys. The pay's shit, customers are bellends, and the hours aren't great, so if you want a job in retail, no, don't. I'm trying to save a life here, guys. Retail probably takes like 4 million a year from suicide alone. It's absolutely unreal. And the other, probably got another 5% of customers getting fucking throat punched by little angry women, which ain't never good either. Oh, fantastic. Juggernaut on him. And then he kills me. Sick. There is like some little benefits from working in retail, I suppose. The fact that like people you work with aren't always too bad, so it's kind of fun working with certain people. My manager's great, that's always good. I suppose colleagues is the only good thing. It's pretty chilled out besides in like busy Christmas periods, well, holiday periods, so that's not the greatest, but I'm not planning on being there for too long. Obviously, I am hell-bent on making something out of gaming, making something out of YouTube, even if it is just gaming related and not YouTube related. As long as I could do something that I love as a living, it's going to be fantastic, obviously. Kind of retail, even though a lot of the things I said might contradict what I'm going to say, it does give me probably the best opportunity out of any job. Because I could be working 9 till 5 and then fucked. Like, I'm in work till 8-5, but at least I can make a video now, get one out for you guys, which is hopefully enjoyable. Because I have a blast making these commentaries for sure. Even though I kind of get destroyed while I'm playing them, because I need to get used without a doubt of talking and playing as well as I would do when I'm not talking. And I notice that I do it a lot. It's not great, but it's just something I've got to get used to. And that comes with time, practice. And then motherfuckers who snipe but use a pistol all the time. Little bitches. You know he fucking keeps that handgun in his handbag, little girl. Well, that's going to be it, I suppose, for the commentary, because I can't be arsed with that bullshit anymore. I'm not having a good time. I'm going to grind by myself a little bit, get some highlights, submit me, play a little bit of Infinite Warfare. I've still got an hour to myself. I can do that, and we're back on the grind again as soon as I get home from work, which is absolutely fantastic. You got to love Call of Duty, you got to love life. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.